Hey guys, James saying. So this is the video about hitches and bike racks for the Aniioki A7 Pro. So I had hoped that folding this up, it would fit in the trunk of my car. It does not. I made a video about that. It will, the seats will slide down on my Hyundai Sonata 2020 and the bike will slide in, but it's too dangerous of things catching on the gears, things catching on the cables. So I decided I'm gonna get a hitch. So I had a hitch put on the car. Now, what do I know about hitches? So I initially called one place that had good reviews online, like, we really just do trucks and SUVs, you need to call U-Haul. So I called U-Haul and they said, yeah, there's one hitch made available for you. We can put it on. It was like 280 bucks to buy it and have it installed. So I thought it was just, what do I know about hitches? I thought this was just going to be, you know, do you have a 1/4 inch hitch, or do you have a 1 1/4 inch hitch, or do you have a 2-inch hitch? So I thought, okay, I get a 1 1/4 inch hitch because that's what they say I can have. Well, okay, well, when you get in the 1 1/4 inch hitch world, and I'll put this on the screen. So I have a class 1 hitch is what was available for my car. So there is a class 2, which is a 1 1/4 inch hitch. And when you get to class 3 and class 4, those are 2-inch hitches. So what does that matter? So the challenge I run into, so this is one of the drawbacks of this bike. Well, I like it a lot. It's heavy. It's basically about 70 pounds. And so when you start looking online, now like if you have an SUV or a truck and you have a hitch with a 2-inch, you can buy some of these heavy duty bike racks. So if you have a 2-inch hitch, you're in the class 3, even if you're in the class 2 with a 1 1/4 hitch, you have a lot more options available to you when it comes to bike racks. So having a 1 1/4 inch hitch and a 70-pound bike is almost impossible to find a hitch that will work. So I had thought I was going to buy one of the Hollywood bike racks that could carry up to, I forget what it was. It was like a 70-pound bike. It may have been even the one that said 80-pound bike. And I did find one with a 1 1/4 inch, but it has to be 1 1/4 inch class 2. It specifically says, if you have a class 1 hitch, this bike rack will not work. And I don't want, you know, breaking off and the bike falling off when I'm going down the highway, causing damage. So liability for that, losing the bike, causing, you know, somebody else to have a wreck, whatever. So I did find one. I have found only one, and you know, it may not be an exhaustive search, but when I look on Google and Amazon, those are the 2 places I look. I need 1 1/4 inch hitch that will be able to, it went up to 66 pounds. That's the only 1 1/4 inch hitch that I could find. Most everybody tops out at 60 pounds. That seems to be so many of these bike rack makers, that's their total weight, 60 pounds. A lot of them are 45 and 50. But man, it's like, oh God, I just had this hitch put on my car. I can't find a, then I'm trying to find out, well, what exactly does this bike weigh? So I'm looking online, you know, different places where I bought the bike, and some places say 70 pounds, some say 69, some say 68. And so I put a call into the manufacturer, or I called Walkie. That's who I bought the bike from. And before they answered me back, I thought, you know, I'll just go weigh it. I'll weigh myself. This is the way I weigh my dogs. So what I'm wearing right now, so I weigh 163 even. Well, I'll just go pick up the bike, just like the way I weigh my dogs. Let me get this closer. So I weighed 163, I'll pick up the bike and then step on the scale, and I may just let it stay on here. It's so hard to see in the sunlight. Hopefully it'll register, I can put the bike down. Did you register and save? All right, so it's 235.2. 235.2 minus 163. Ah, that's 72.2. Oh, man. So I cannot find a bike rack. for a Class 1 hitch that will take a 72 point something pound bike. They all seem to max out at 60, and I did find one that's 66. So finally the walkie, the person, she texted me back and said, your bike weighs 66 pounds without the battery. So right now the battery's out. I did weigh the battery, I won't show you that. FYI, the battery that comes with this bike, it weighs exactly 10 pounds. So it's like, oh, what am I gonna do? I got a bike hitch coming that can carry 66 pounds, the bike weighs 72. So my wife, being brilliant as she is, she's like, well, is there anything that's easy to take off the bike? And it's like, well, the seat. She's like, I said, well, what difference is that gonna make? She said, well, just take some stuff off. So I won't show that. The seat and the bike post, it weighed 3.5 pounds. Well, I guess we might as well show it. I got the video out here. So I weighed 163. And let's see what this weighs with me holding the 167.0. So 167.0. All right, so it came up 4 pounds today. And the only other thing that was easy, so that would put me at 68 pounds. I have a nice bag on the back of the bike. I say, well, this can't weigh much. Right now, I don't have much in here, but just a few tools. But I'm gonna take this off. All right, so let's see what this bag weighs. 167. So another 4 pounds. That's 8 pounds. All right, this is starting to look okay. I don't know what this back rack came on the bike. I don't know if this is included in the weight because it could be like an add-on. But if I weighed 163, now let's pick up this bike again, step up here, let that register for a minute, like leaning back and forth. So it's 227, it was 227.6 or 227.8, I can't see. 227.8. 227.8. 227.8 minus 163, 64.8 pounds. Hey, let's be generous and round it up to 65 pounds. All right, now I have a bike rack that will carry 66 pounds per slot. Whew, barely made it under by taking the seat and the bag off. The bike rack comes tomorrow. Thank God I was able to find a bike rack that fits a Class 1 hitch, a 1 1/4 class inch hitch, and it will do the weight of this bike. So when I get that bike rack, I'll let you know how that goes. But whew, I am sweating now, but I was sweating it there for a minute. All right, guys, thanks a lot. If you liked the video, hit the thumbs up. It'll help my channel. And if you found the information helpful or useful, consider subscribing to the channel. And if you do, remember to turn on notifications so that you don't miss when the next video comes out. All right, guys, thanks so much. We'll see you in the next video.